Hi, my name is Dawn Melissa Montour. I'm 33 years old. I have a son, Bryant Montour LeBlanc. He's 17. I want to tell you a little bit about my family. My mother's Dawn Lahash. My father's James Montour. My grandparents are Geraldine and Paula Hash, and James Norman Montour and Atina Delabose. I graduated from John Abbott College in Police Technology. I then went to l'École Nationale de Police de Québec, ENPQ. I then went to work as a police officer in Kahnawake. I did a short contract there, and then I enlisted into the United States Marine Corps. From there, I went to the Naval Justice Academy, where I became a legal services specialist, which is what you call in the civilian world a paralegal. I came back and went back to policing in Kahnawake. After I completed my contract there, I took some time off to spend with my family, and then I ended up deciding to study political science at Concordia University, and I've been there ever since and working in between studies. And now I'm completing my bachelor's degree in political science. I specialize in public policy. And the reason why I'm running for council is because I find the community needs more of a comprehensive approach to the policies that exist and to re-examine our position on where we are and where we would like to go, and change whatever has to be changed that's preventing us from moving forward. I find that we have an accountability problem from the band to the community. We have a lot of questions regarding funding. We really need to have more of a transparent government, and they really need to be more accountable to the people. Portfolios that I'm interested in are the economic development, revenue generation, the public security, intergovernmental relations, and community protection. I'm also very interested in third-party relations for tobacco, and the Kahnawake Justice Commission, which I think is a pretty important thing right now in the community. Reason being because it's new, you're building fresh, it's a new foundation, so you want to have a solid foundation. If people want to enact certain types of laws, now would be the time to participate and to get involved. In terms of integrity, it would be nice to hold the band accountable to answering questions regarding things such as online gaming, transparency as to what and why the band engages in certain economic ventures, and accountability, meaning they would be accounting to the community what they're generating and dispersing it accordingly to the people, and not just to some entity that we don't know about. So I would be interested in looking at if we could reallocate funds somewhere into the community, diversify our economies, and definitely focus on our youth. And I think I'm very big on education, so I think investing in our youth for education and supporting them all the way to attain whatever it is that they're going for, and supporting them as much as we can, would be the biggest investment for our community, is to invest in our children and not to prevent them from obtaining tools that they would need for their future. For example, French language. I know our language is very important because it is who we are. It's the basis of our culture. But I wouldn't want to shortchange our children from being able to work out of Kahnawake. So with that, I would hope that the community understands where I'm coming from, and understands that I'm willing to work with the people and be the voice of the people. And I can't wait to work with the community and move forward on some issues that are very divisive and very challenging and even, I could say, intimidating to grasp. But I'm willing to put forward my efforts and look forward to working with everybody. So on Saturday, I hope to see you there and vote for me. I know it's a little confusing with the name Dawn Melissa Montour, but there's reasons for that. There's several Dawns and there's several Melissas, so Dawn Melissa Montour is the name that you'll check the little box off on Saturday.
Hi, my name is Darlene Alfred, and I'm here as a candidate for the 2015 Mohawk Council elections. I would like to say who my parents are, which is Priscilla Rice and the late Wesley Alfred. And the reason why I'm interested in obtaining a seat for the Mohawk Council is that I believe there is too many issues that have been shelved for so many years, and that we need more people with strong determination in order to try and accomplish some of the issues and come down to something basically that the community could all agree on. But my platform right now is based mostly on membership, which is the most contentious issue on respecting of the Mohawk law that was put in place in 1984. So 34 years later, people are challenging the Mohawk law with disrespecting the elders and council of elders, I should say, in the community. And, this law was there to be protected and to be preserved for our 7 generations to come. In disrespecting it, you're also disrespecting your council of elders and community as a collective. We are trying presently to preserve what we have for our grandchildren and great-grandchildren to come. Their future lies in our hands, and we have to protect what little we have. Enough is enough. Our inherent right is priceless. If we don't settle membership, forget about your land, your housing, because the membership is the root of who we are. It is our survival. Jurisdiction is another interest of mine. We need to pursue this in the community. That would only reflect that the government that we will handle our own affairs internally, have more control over our decisions that will lead to enforcement of our laws to be abided by and respected by all. The social development for our economy needs to really be addressed. I applaud all the business people in Kahnawake because it seems it's reflecting a positive impact to the community, because they are the backbone of all the fundraising groups right now. They address the business people. So I believe that Mohawk Council should begin to start meeting or to branch in with them somehow to see what is working and what is not working, and what could work for the MCK that could help our economy and give our youth an education in fields that they could be entering into. We need to become self-sufficient. The inline gaming casino base was initiated a few days ago, and apparently it wasn't no consultation with the community, which I think we should have been consulted. So the health and the welfare of our elders also need to be seriously looked at. And I'm pertaining more to the elder abuse, adequate housing, medical assistance, and the list goes on. I have a high interest in this area, and I would like to have a seat on council to take part and to help our elders in the community. My compassion for the community is priceless. It's time for a change. This is where my self-motivation and dedication would be beneficial to the community. It's up to you if you want change. It's in your hands now to do so. So you think about that when you're voting on June 20th. The majority of our community meetings have been quarterly, and I believe that we should be going back to monthly, and it gives the community an opportunity to attend at their convenience. The other part I would like to also end with is the confidentiality. I think this needs to be addressed, that any Mohawk Council elected chiefs should have the opportunity not to have to sign it. You're working for the people, not for yourself. Yawa.